Hi guys, so for this piece we're going to make Notan art that includes geometric and organic shapes. Geometric shapes are shapes that you know very well and have probably been using them since kindergarten. So they include circles, triangles, squares, rectangles, diamonds, semicircles, hearts are even considered geometric shapes. These shapes usually have nice smooth edges and sometimes even have corners. Organic shapes are a little bit different. Organic shapes are shapes that you see in nature and they usually don't have symmetry. So this could be one organic shape. This could be another organic shape. This could be another organic shape. And even this could be considered an organic shape. So to start our Notan art piece, we want to have a big square black piece of paper and then a colored piece of paper that is half the size of the black piece of paper. Now, after learning about organic and geometric shapes, on the edges of the small piece of paper, using pencil, we're going to draw 2 organic shapes and 2 geometric shapes coming off of the edges. And what I mean by organic and geometric is you're going to start on the edge, and I'm going to start on the top edge, and draw either the organic or the geometric shape. I think I'm going to do my organic at the top and the bottom, and then my geometrics on both sides. So you should end up with 4 total shapes. So here's 1 organic, 2 organic, and then for my geometric, I think I'm gonna go with a mountain design, and then a blocky design on this side. So I've got my 2 geometric, my 2 organic. Now what I want to do is I want to cut out of these shapes, and we want to cut these out in one big cut because we're going to use both the cut piece and the leftover piece. So helpful hints, we want to make sure that our thumb is in the little hole, our helper fingers are in the big hole, and the trick with this is you want to use your helper hand to move the paper as you cut. So you can see how I'm moving the paper with my helper hand, making small little cuts. We have to do this in one big cut because we need this to be in one big piece. So there's my piece. I'm going to set it to the side for right now. Then I'm going to cut my geometric shape in one big cut. You can notice too on my curved edges, I'm going really slow and I'm turning the paper as I cut. It's okay if you go a little bit off of the lines. We're gonna have that pencil mark be erased anyways. Put that piece to the side. Putting that piece to the side. And there we are. So we should end up with 5 total pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4 that we've cut out, and then the big leftover piece that we have from the beginning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cutout pieces and set them to the side for right now. I'm going to take my big base piece and I'm going to flip it over so that my pencil lines are facing down. This just saves us time when we are doing our pencil marks and really making this look like a finalized piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use glue, and I'm going to glue that piece to the middle of my black paper. So working nice and slow because this is a pretty delicate piece. And I'm going right in the middle. That's pretty close. And then I'm going to press like so. So my piece is all pressed down. Now what I want to do is I want to line up my extra pieces so that they are flipped. So this is where this started, and flip. And I'm flipping along that line where it was originally the outside edge. Finding where my piece started. This is where it started, and flip. Notice how I'm not gluing anything yet either. Finding where my piece started and flip. It's almost like we're flipping along that line of symmetry. Finding where the piece started and flip. Beautiful. Last step is we want to glue those pieces down so that they stay in place. Perfect. So now that they're all glued down, you can see where that line of symmetry is. You can see your geometric and organic shapes. You can also see pencil marks. So what we want to do is, if you have any pencil marks showing, take your eraser, there should be one right in your table caddy, and just erase those extra pencil marks. What this does is it really makes it look like a finalized piece of art, because you wouldn't hang up a piece of art in a gallery if it had pencil marks on it. Beautiful. So in here you can see we have our positive and negative space as well. Our positive and negative space flips, and you can see the contrast, which is how dark or how light something could be, is really, really high because we have a really light piece of here and the dark inverse right there. As a last and final extra step, if you would like, you can add lines and shapes and geometric shapes and organic shapes, anything you like, to your Notan piece by using different color Sharpies. So I've got metallic Sharpies, and I also have just regular black Sharpies. If you would like to add extra design elements to your piece. And voila, that's my finished art piece.